my beautiful people, and welcome to my channel. This is the how-to ministry on love, life, and purity. And today we're going to be talking about 10 questions you're going to want to ask on your first date. That's right. So if you want to know what these 10 questions are, then hang out with your girl. Oh yeah. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. Make sure you subscribe down below. This way you know every time a new video comes out, but you also have to hit that bell. And make sure to follow me on all my social media. So this way you be able to have weekly encouragement and tips and whatever God throws my way to throw y'all's way. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all's a word. Anyway, it is now. And for those who have been hanging with me for a minute, thank you so much. Welcome back. Now let's get to the video. These are going to be 10 questions you're going to ask on the first date. Now, this is under the assumption that you haven't asked these questions already. And this is a follow-up video to my first video, which I will link down below. 5 questions to ask before you go on a date. You know what I mean? Because you got to know what you're getting into. Now let's get to it, y'all. Now I'm going to try to do this as quickly as possible. So I'm going to be looking down at my paper and then looking back at you. All right? So question number 1. What ministries are you involved in with your church? What does this tell you? It tells you, 1, that they actually go to church. And it tells you, 2, what kind of ministries they like. What are they involved with? It is something you can connect with, or is something that you're not really about. But either way, it is good to know. Question number 2 is going to be, what do you enjoy most about God? Again, we're asking these questions because we want to know what their mindset is. Do they actually have a relationship with God? Are there things that they can point out? Because if they told you, yes, I am a Christian, yes, I go to church, then these are answers that should be pretty readily available. They might need to think about it for a little bit, but it's definitely something that should already be there. You know what I'm saying? And then we have question number 3, which is gonna be, what do you do on your downtime? What kind of hobbies are they into? Are they things that you can connect with? Are there things that you're gonna like? Or something that you're totally against? So for instance, if you're vegan and they go hunting, then that might be a problem. So you wanna go ahead and ask those questions. Questions number 4, how is your relationship with your family? It can be very telling how people relate with their family. What kind of conflicts do they have? Do they have a relationship with their family? What are you walking into? Question number 5 is going to be, is there anything you should know about them? Now, again, it'll be very surprising what people come up with. Maybe they've been in trouble with the law. Maybe they have kids that you don't know about. But you're going to want to ask point blank, because you're going to want to know, is there something I'm walking into that I should know? Number 6 is going to be a follow-up. Do you have kids? This may be a point blank question again. Do you have children in your life? You're going to want to know that, not because the kids are a problem, but if they're in the habit of baby making and they just have kids everywhere with different baby mamas, you might be the next one on the list. You know what I'm saying? And am I going to be involved in a child's life? Let's say it is just one person that he had a child with. You're going to be involved with that kid's life, so you're going to want to know that. Question number 7 is going to be, who is your best friend or group of friends? There's an old Spanish saying that says, well, I'm not going to say it in Spanish, but in English it basically translates to, tell me who your friends are and I'm going to tell you who you are. So what does that mean? Basically means who you hang with is usually who you are. Number 8, who are your role models and why? So for instance, this person looking up to somebody who's depressed all the time, or they're looking into somebody who's all about the money, all about the girls. Who they relate to, who they look up to is definitely telling of where they want to be and where they're going, essentially. All right, so number 9, what music are you into? That's also very telling. Look at the theme of music that they're listening to. Is it super depressive? Is it all about sex? Is it all about drugs? Is it all about making money? We want to know what is getting inputted into their mind, because it will flesh itself out. And that goes the same for you too. Make sure that we're putting into our bodies and our minds and our spirit the things of God. Otherwise, it's going to pull us in the opposite direction. You know what I mean? All right. Number 10 and our final one is, what are you looking for in a mate? Ask them, what is it that you want? You know, do you want someone who's going to stay at home all the time and cook? But you yourself, you like to work and you like to cook, but you like to work. We're investing our time in somebody, right? It's not, we're hoping it's not just going to be one date. We're hoping maybe there'll be 3 or 4 more. And, you know, in the long run, our goal is marriage. So if it's something that, you know, you're not really into, you're not really feeling, you got to know this now. You got to understand where their mind is at. And you have to also communicate where your mind is at. So this way you can decide, are we going to continue this or not? Whew. So that was a lot of questions, right? And I try to, you know, get them out as quickly as I can. Now, this is something I'm going to go ahead and have a resource down below for you that you can print out. Now, you can either bring it with you or you can put it in your phone, something you can kind of go back to if you want, just to kind of keep conversation going. If there's a lull, if there's, you know, that awkward silence where both of you don't know what to talk about, here's some questions for both of you to understand, for both of you to get an idea of who the other person is, because that's what dating is about, y'all. Knowing each other and learning more. All right, y'all. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure you follow me on all my social media. Also, make sure to go back to my website, which is www.teensexualpurity.com. So this way you can print out whatever resource I have there. I'm also go into a little bit more depth besides this video to give you a little bit more understanding as to why we're asking questions and all that good stuff. All right, y'all. So I love you so much. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Love y'all. So question number, wait, where are we? Hold on. Gotta check the tape. What's up, my beautiful people, and welcome. Hold on. Eyelash in the contact, y'all. Oh, it burns. Hold on.